Yo, Bombad fam. What's going on, y'all? Hope we're doing okay. As always, super happy to be here. You know what, to be honest with you, it's been a minute. It has been a minute since we've been able to stream together and hang out. I am so excited. I'm so excited. So give me just a moment, and I'm going to be playing with my buddy Michael McCoy. Look at this. You can see me right here. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm kind of low, but I'll be up playing the game in just a moment. Let me get this light turned off. I think it'll make a difference. We'll see. Hi, everyone. I got my, obviously, I've got my velour Adidas jumpsuit on. Michael right there, Michael McCoy, good friend of the podcast, and a good friend in general. He is going to be joining us this evening and playing some live, and maybe our buddy Trey Mitchell from Skywalking to the League, who's doing a broadcast right now about Multiverse of Madness, he may be joining us too. Super glad for all of you to be here right now. Got some people viewing. If you can, leave a little message in the chat. We want to see if you're in there. But I'm gonna grab some water. Michael and I will be beginning soon, and you know, I may actually end up calling Michael, and you can hear his dialogue as we go through it. But that being said, let me get some water, and we're gonna get started. Super happy to have everyone back hanging out with us. This is Bombad, especially in Hyper Celebration. Let me get some water. Be right back. About to grab me a Powerade. Michael McCoy. Alrighty, y'all, let's get started. Let me get this safety strap on. Then we're gonna get going, boys and girls. Alright, Michael. Maybe I'll end up calling Michael. We'll see how this goes first. Any complication. Alright, Michael. Let's get this thing on the road. Alrighty. For anyone that has not played Switch Sports yet, it is a fantastic game. It's very fun. It very much brings you back to you know, the days where we'd play tennis in the living room. Let's see. Let's do best of 5. Okay. Let's see. Tennis. Michael and I are ready. I'm gonna keep my phone over here just to make sure we're all on the same page. If I could have done this online back in the day with my friends in middle school, this would have been life-changing. Let me raise the camera up a little bit so I'm not crouching the whole time. There we go, much better. Alrighty, Mikey. Let's see. I don't know how this works. There he is. There he is. All right. I've never played it online in this capacity. I played the online mode. Let's see. Oh, Michael got it out! This is pretty awesome. Yeah, T, glad you're in here, Troy. This is going to be Bombad. Let's see. Michael just might be terrible at this. We'll find out. Michael, you're not doing so hot, buddy. Let me see. Maybe I'll end up calling Michael and you can hear his commentary too. What is this, Michael? What are you doing? What is happening? What is this? Are you throwing the game? What just happened? Ooh, that was pretty good, Michael. But not good enough! You're playing against a pro, Michael McCoy. I have a feeling Michael might be watching his screen and watching the stream at the same time. Oh, that was bad. I'll admit it. That was bad. Michael, send him notes so I know you're listening. You hold the right bumper down, and then you just send him notes. Send him notes, Mike. Mike. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was not so good. That was not so good. I wonder how many send across, because I don't know if Michael's even doing it. Let's see. Oh, that was just bad in general. Man, I guess the server has the advantage here. Ooh! Let me know how the audio's coming across, y'all. This is fun. How is that in? That doesn't even seem fair. Alrighty, let's see how this goes. You know what also is a lot of fun? Badminton. Michael. This is hilarious. Good job, buddy. Good job, Michael. I'm bad at tennis. Michael! We'll play something you're good at then in a second. We might get Michael on the phone. The only thing this would actually mess up is Michael's, I guess, gameplay, because it might not be 100% accurate. So, Michael, how about we get on real quick? We'll, once we're done with this last couple of rounds, you and I will, I'll get on FaceTime audio, and I might be able to send in the audio a little bit clearer. I might come out, but just mute your TV then, because you gotta think about it. You don't want to have double of my voice, no matter how good it is. Michael! How everyone staying Bombad this evening? We got a lot of stuff coming up. Tomorrow we have a very fun episode. I'm gonna make it once we're off air this evening. We're gonna be talking about our Star Wars childhood memories tomorrow, which will be kind of fun. I'm gonna make that thumbnail after this. Michael, what was that? Come on, brother. All right, hold on. I'm gonna get Michael on audio. I'm gonna get Michael on audio FaceTime so it comes out kind of clear. Let's see. Hold on. FaceTime audio. Hi, Michael. Hold on. This is hilarious. All right, Michael, talk.
Better?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going through my headphones at first.
No, it's okay. I'm putting your my phone next to my microphone. So talk if you don't mind.
Hello, Bombad Gaming.
Okay.
Fam. You can watch me be bad at tennis.
We'll change a game. What do you want to do? Badminton? You ever play badminton?
I played it once or twice, yeah.
Okay, badminton's pretty fun. It's a lot like tennis, but it's a little bit more intense to me. That was hilarious, by the way. And maybe we'll try doing bowling. I haven't done bowling yet. So
Bowling's pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah, badminton's it's faster and more intense, as our old friend Lucas would like to say.
That's right. It's the only way you can play it. How's my audio sound? Do I sound like I'm coming in, or should I get headphones on?
Oh, you're totally good. I can hear you just fine.
Alright, perfect, perfect. So you're not using your emotes. Use your emotes, Michael.
What?
Click the right button and use your emotes.
Oh, my emotes. I thought you said use your remotes, and I'm like, what, like the Joy-Con?
Use your Switch! Let's see. Alright, this is a pretty fun game. I like doing this. It's like a little bit more accurate version of tennis. It's weird.
It is, because I can never hit the ball in the actual field in tennis.
Yes, but this is just hitting the poppycock up.
It's shuttlecock, not poppycock.
Oh, damn it. I thought it was... They don't call it a... Do they call it a shuttlecock in the game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. That doesn't seem right. Oh! Good one, bud.
You know, nerd.
I know, right? This is so sick. Imagine if we were kids and we could do this. That would be awesome. Now, the one thing about this badminton, it's like if someone hits it at too far at a different angle, it's so weird. It'll like it makes your character trip and stuff.
It does. There's like a weird like stagger mechanic.
Oh look, now you're doing it. Great, good job at using emotes. Yeah, it's kind of strange. I don't know if I like it, but then again, I mean, this is how you make it more challenging, because this would be a constant repeat of playing if it wasn't that way.
I do think there is more strategy in this in tennis, because you've at least got to figure out like your opponent's position and whether or not to do a drop shot or not.
Yes. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. And then when you hit the sweet spot, the little orange glow, the orange
Yep.
Those are nice, because you hit a bunch of those. I'm trying to figure out exactly where that occurs. I think it's close when it's closest to you.
I do a downward swing, and that's how I usually get it.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're doing. That was very nice. You know what's funny? If you like get into it too hard, I don't know if you're standing and playing it, Michael. Usually,
I am.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it for me. It's the most immersive. But like, I tend to like hit it way too hard, thinking, you know, like it'll do anything in real life, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful. See, that was a perfectly executed version of like, I guess, deceiving your opponent.
Yeah, I've never seen the weird like pink streak it did, but I'm into it.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. Let me try that again. We're gonna do another round of that. I like that a lot.
I do too.
Yeah, this is the one that's the most. It's so weird. Okay, this is a big gaming thing I have in my head. If anything is similar, right? I mean, like the very first huge game of all time, home console game was Pong, right? So anything similar to Pong should be so easy to pick up and play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, whenever you do a game like this, like, it's kind of hard to mess up, and it's also kind of hard to perfect. But I have a feeling, I mean, just playing it, you know, these past couple of days, this game really does kind of perfect the aesthetic and the fun of Pong. I don't know. I like that.
It's something that we haven't really seen since the Wii, where it's like just such a general, basic appeal, so simple to understand.
Yes. And like doesn't overcomplicate anything. The one game I had a hard time playing, I don't know if you tried playing it, it was volleyball. That game was kind of a lot.
Volleyball is tough, and it's the most intense out of all of them I've played so far.
Yes. Wait, have you done the sword one yet?
I've done that one once, and it's okay.
Yeah.
The only one I haven't tried at all yet is soccer.
Oh yeah, I haven't done soccer either. I just don't think I really get that much out of it. I don't know.
I've heard not great things about it. Like, I watched a couple reviews before I bought the game, because, you know, I'm a nerd like that.
Of course.
And I heard not great things about it overall. But
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, it's funny, like...
Finally turning it around on me.
That's exactly what it is. And, like, I don't know.
I gave away the secret to winning, and now I'm powerless.
Pretty much.
I taught my apprentice everything he knew, and now he's killing me in my sleep.
You know what? I'm telling you, I'm going to end up doing that at Celebration with you, by the way.
That's fine.
No, or you can kill me. That's cool. Imagine if... Dude, how crazy would it be if one of us was killed? But, like, in, like, a murder way, but not in a... No, I mean that. like not like in a way to where like it becomes like an A&E documentary, you know? It's like they were all members of a group called the Goon Squad, and like it's and it's like a whole thing. No, see, that was beautiful. I wonder. Okay,
That was intense.
I need to
was
figure
a
out that
good
happens.
game.
Look at this, Pete. Oh, that's not. I'm sorry, I thought it was Pete. It's actually Nick. Nick said, "Well, it's my main man, Scott Jayro." That's so stupid. See, that was nice. I don't even know how I blocked that. See, this is what I don't get. You saw that? I fell. It's very strange.
That's because I think it's when you have to go too far in one direction to like lean to hit it.
Yeah.
It like defaults, or there's like a chance you'll trip. I don't know if it's like a percent chance or a consistent thing or what.
Yeah. It's weird. I like it. I can see
Me too.
being a kid and playing with friends and getting really aggravated by that kind of thing, though.
I mean, it's kind of like, what was the Smash Bros. Game that had like tripping and falling? That was.
Oh
Brawl.
my god. That was Brawl, and that was nuts, man. That was the strangest design choice back in the day. But it also was like, I remember, like, if you ran too quick, or if you turned too quick, you know what I mean? Oh, that was beautiful.
It's so Smash Bros. Though.
Yes.
Smash Bros. Is full of those sort of like casual mechanics. I don't understand people who play that game as like a serious, fighting game.
Yeah, and it's funny. I know they have mods to where they make it have that like feature out and a couple of other things out. But let me ask you this, okay? Because obviously we grew up in the same exact time. We have very similar interests. When Brawl came out, how old were you?
Brawl was 2008.
I think so. 08. Yeah, it was 08. It was like March of 08. It was like March of 08.
Yeah, I was 10.
Oh, nice. See, I
didn't get a Wii until maybe like a year later.
Okay. I had already had the Wii, and dude, I don't know if you remember the hype. You might have been too young. I was like 11, I think. But the hype
wasn't, I think, as involved in the Nintendo community.
Okay. And you know what? They would update their website like every Wednesday to drop like a new character like leading up to the game.
Wow.
And I'll never forget, dude. And I know this is so random, but like when they dropped Sonic, that was like unbelievable.
That was crazy. Even I remember when they dropped Sonic.
Like, I know YouTube had been in its early infancy. I don't think anyone had. I wonder if there's any footage out there of like people reacting to it. That'd be kind of cool to see. Cause that was a big deal. You want to do another badminton game, Michael?
I'm down, sure.
Yeah, I like this. Is definitely the most fun to play casually, and obviously be able to have normal discussions and whatnot while you play it. Like,
yeah,
I know, like you said, some people take this kind of stuff real seriously, but I mean, you and I are pretty chill people. I couldn't imagine having to take this kind of thing seriously.
I don't know, Scotty. I'm a very intense person.
Yeah, you are. You're super intense. When you bring up strange YouTube documentaries, that's when you're intense.
And occasionally things like Stupid Mario Brothers, which is why I remember a lot of the like Brawl era. Because that's such classic YouTube to me.
That was a time, man. That was a time to exist. Yeah, like 2007, 2008, 2009 YouTube. God.
Yep.
Do you remember that video called Mario Frustration? Did you ever watch that? It was like this.
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll have to. I honestly think I could dedicate a Bombadcast episode to it. It's this like guy doing and at the time I thought it was a real person. This person playing like a modded version of Super Mario Bros. The original one, right? The NES. And it was this guy doing like a New York accent, like just nothing but cursing. And as like as a 12-year-old, it's like the absolute funniest thing in the world. And I really wonder if it aged well. And I remember watching it on. Is this how old it is? Google videos. Google.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's the only place I could find it. It was not on YouTube. It was on Google videos. It's so weird.
Did you ever actually watch Stupid Mario Brothers, that live action series that was going on? It went for years on YouTube. Sorry if you can hear my dog squeaking the toy.
No, it's okay. No, I actually don't think I ever watched that, to be honest with you.
And that's like such classic YouTube to me. It was the first like YouTube show I remember that had like a serious like ongoing plot.
Really?
Yeah, it was like, and it's just done by a bunch of like early 20-something, late teenagers like in their backyard doing Mario videos.
Oh, I love that.
It was just fucking incredible.
I love that. God, I need to see that. Maybe there'll be a Bombadcast stream dedicated to it. No, it's funny. Jerry and I had
a whole movie back in like 2009, I think.
No way. And this is pretty committed. Like, I don't know. I remember like How to Be a Ninja by
Yes.
Niga
Oh my
Higa.
God.
Those videos were amazing. How to Be Gangsta. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I wonder how well those have aged. I bet they're probably not aged very well.
I think one of them has a homophobic slur in it.
I'm sure it does. I mean, like, you gotta think. Now, I know it's not something to, like, you know, say lightly, but back then there were so many words that it's so weird. Like, less than 15 years ago, how much that part of the culture has changed. You know,
like even back then, like 2008, like saying gay was an insult sometimes.
Yes.
Like, oh, that's so gay.
Yes, and nowadays you've got like I teach.
That was not the correct thing back then. I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just
No.
saying things were different back in my day.
But it's funny because kids nowadays, I rarely hear words like that or hear words like retard. Like, that was a word that I remember being super common. I never liked it. I have a special needs sister, so I never liked hearing or saying that word or whatever. But, like, I remember kids saying it back then, and then, you know, now you would never hear a word like that. But it's literally, I don't know. Obviously, it's got much deeper meanings. But, like, it's just funny how you're kicking my ass, by the way. Those things just go away, you know, over time, and that was one of them that just went away.
Yeah. I mean, I have a friend who, like, doesn't, like, keep up with modern lingo very well.
Yeah.
Like, a couple years ago, we were hanging out, and he just said, like, oh, that's so beast. And I was like, I have not heard anyone say that since the year 2008.
Dude, that's got to be used now on Bombad. You've just, like, we need to tap into
I've
that.
awakened the beast.
Yes, or like, just like, that's beast mode, dog! Beast mode. God,
I remember in some promotional material, like, leading up to Battlefront 2.
Oh, no
Like,
way.
they had, like, new Battlefront 2. They had done some sort of, like, gameplay reveal stream. And there was, like, an IGN commentator or something who kept using the word shredded.
Oh, no
Like, he'd
way.
be like, oh, man, we're getting absolutely shredded out here. Like, what year is it?
That's amazing. I love that. Like, it's funny what words have died and what words have definitely stayed on. You know, like, like I remember growing up and the word swag wasn't really used as something that, like in high school, like, that's cool, that was swag, man.
Yeah.
Or God, there was another word I remember saying in high school, not lit. That's another one, but that was more of my college days. That's lit, dog. But like, but there was one word I was thinking about this the other day that like no one would use nowadays. God, it'll come to me later. But it's just so weird how that lingo, that pop culture lingo, just dies off. And like, you know, you get so disconnected from it. I will say, the one thing I like about my job as a teacher, like, you don't really get disconnected from the kind of stuff they say now. You know what I mean? Like, kids all, and I'm sure, I think I've heard Trey use it, because Trey, I don't know, he's on the precipice of, he's
on the precipice of youth.
Yes, he like says bet and stuff. You know, like
yeah, like I didn't hear that one until way later than most other people.
Exactly. Bet. You know, like my kids use the hell out of that word. And it always makes me laugh because I'm like, it's like, you know, oh dude, I don't think you're gonna make an A on this bet. It's like
I literally, like, every one of my coworkers says it.
It's hilarious to me. It's like it doesn't seem like it should not be utilized as some sort of like I agree or I can counter you like bet. There's a couple.
My dog is very confused by what I'm doing right now. She just sees me swinging around at nothing, and she really wants me to throw her little toy lamb around with her.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
I am, though. I'm beating you while I play with my dog. How does that make you feel?
Man, I feel little. I feel small. Dang, Michael. We'll do another round of this. Maybe we'll move on to bowling, because I have not tried bowling yet.
I bet.
You're pretty good. That's awesome. Oh
That's
my.
what they call bringing it full circle.
That's right. That's called broadcasting, baby. Oh man. So dude, not to like change the subject. I know obviously we got a lot going on until leading up the celebration. Dude, 2 weeks from right now, I will be in Disneyland. More than likely, I'll see you the evening of this. So, like, 2 weeks from right now, Michael McCoy and I, ARS Michael, okay, local First Order, Trioculus' son, all of this, right? We will all be together in person. We're going to draw a third eye on you, by the way, Michael. We're going to get you trashed.
I've thought about, like, buying, like, a googly eye and just taping it to my forehead one day at Celebration, being like, this is my lazy Trioculus cosplay.
God, that'd be great. I really am going to focus right now to kick your ass. Hold on. Ooh.
Oh.
There we go. There we go. Go Tigers, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, man. I can't believe it, though. I'm going to see you in person, Michael. All these years.
It's so wild.
It's like, it probably won't hit me. I'm not going to lie. I think I told you this the other day. The second I see you drinking a Modelo at a bar, I will probably cry. I'm not joking. I think I will be moved to great emotion when I see you, like, opening up a bottle of Modelo, and then you're there. You know? And we're all in this moment. God.
That's how we know that the real party has begun.
Oh, literally. But also, like, I don't know. There have been so many times where, you know, we're all in the same space in terms of streams and in chats and in comments, and, like, there you are. Like, it. And I remember doing, you know, Force Connects back in the day, like, early Force Connects that Josh and Pete would host.
Yeah, with Josh and Pete.
Man, that was a time. But, that being said, I remember you cracking open the Modelos, man. It's just nuts. It's just nuts. It's unbelievable.
My name on Discord is Modelo Michael.
I knew that. I wish there was a way to move the player. I know this is very strange, but like it'd be kind of cool to like manipulate exactly where you want to go. But that would add a whole different.
There was like an advanced mode where you could do that. Because I understand why they didn't, for the sake of like filthy casuals.
Of course, filthy casuals. That slime. This is pretty good. We're kicking ass. I wish it would tell you the data too.
This is pretty Bombad.
Like how many hits have you taken in one? I like a game that gives you statistics like this, but I wish it would tell you more.
Yeah, even if there was like a combo meter, like 10 shots volleyed or something. Because I think it's Mario Tennis that will do that.
It does, yes. I can't believe we weren't friends on Switch until now. Like, I put my Switch code out there a long time ago, and like. A ton of people added me in the Star Wars space, like Patrick Covey, Adam Frazier, like that whole crew, and like a bunch of people did. And like, why did we never do this? Like, why haven't we ever played anything else?
Because I don't play my Switch as much. I'm primarily a PS4 gamer.
Yeah.
And also, I don't have very many games I play online on the Switch. So.
Same, honestly. And dude, the Switch, for anyone that does not have it, the Switch online service is so affordable, $20 a year. I wish other companies would. I wish other companies would take after that, because this is so affordable. And, like, you also get...
Remember that time a year ago when Xbox Live tried to double their price?
Unbelievable. So stupid. And, like...
I don't know how they thought they could get away with that.
That's the thing. Like, it'd be one... I know Xbox Live actually does offer some pretty wild stuff, like free games, just like PS4 does. But, like, with Nintendo Live... You literally can get NES games and Super NES games. Like, that within itself is so sick.
I still hope they continue to expand those libraries, because I hope to see eventually maybe like a couple Final Fantasies on there.
Oh, good point. I have, I think Final Fantasy 2 on my physical copy.
I can understand why they wouldn't, though, because there was intense localization issues with the old version of those games.
Oh, really?
Namely, their names.
Oh.
Are you aware of that whole thing?
No. Tell me. Hold on real quick. Hey, what's going on, Cohen? Glad to see you in here. But no, I have not. Let's try bowling, by the way. Okay, tell me more about that. I didn't know that was a thing.
So Final Fantasy 1 came out in both the States and in, Japan.
Okay.
Just as Final Fantasy, right?
Yep.
So the problem comes along when they don't localize Final Fantasy 2 or 3. Those don't make it to the States.
Oh, okay.
Then when Final Fantasy 4 rolls around, I think for the Super Nintendo, it might have just been the NES. But anyway.
Yeah.
That's the next one they bring over. But they don't want to confuse American audiences by going from 1 to 4.
Oh.
So they just called it Final Fantasy 2 in the States.
Oh.
And so, then Final Fantasy VI becomes Final Fantasy III in the States because they didn't bring over.
Oh, dude, that's wild. So there was all kinds of problems with that transition.
Yes. So it led to confusion when they eventually were like, "All right, we'll just have 7 be 7."
Wow. That's nuts.
So some of them didn't make it over until they did like DS ports in like the mid 2000s. Like I think 3 was the last of the original ones that finally make its way to the States.
So 7 was the one that came to the PS2, right? Like that was the
PS1.
PS1, that was it, yeah. And that was a big deal. I even played that one. And I don't know the lore that well, but I remember playing it on my I remember getting it at Blockbuster and playing it.
I've never beaten a Final Fantasy. I've played several of them.
Yeah.
But I lost what I was saying. What I have played a lot of is Kingdom Hearts.
See, I was gonna ask you that because I know you sent footage of it the other night in Goon Squad, and I mean, obviously we all saw the new trailer, which was unbelievable. How incredible that looked. But it's funny, like in terms of lore, I remember playing the first one and like very young, like not really getting it or understanding it, and then playing the second one, having the same experience. But I remember thinking it was so cool. And correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't this Kingdom Hearts 2 where they go to Steamboat Mickey? Is that 2 or 1?
That's 2. Yeah.
That was that left an imprint on me that I really can't explain. Like that was so incredible as a kid. But fill me in. I forget all the lore. I don't mind hearing you like give us the full rundown because I don't understand it.
Oh God, you want me to explain Kingdom Hearts lore?
Yep. And I want you to explain Chris Chan and all the same exact in the same exact time. So.
Well, I'll start with Kingdom Hearts. You want to know like the in-game storyline, or just like what the hell is with the order of these games and why there's so many spin-offs?
Actually the story, because I'm sure I can assume the spin-offs, but I really don't know. Like, I was so young playing this game, Michael, that I really was not truly aware of how and what the hell I was doing. Like, it was so dialogue heavy as a kid, and like, like you weren't. It's not like a Zelda game where you are Link, quote unquote, and you're getting that's imprinting on you. Whereas when
like I played these games when I was like 9 or 10, so I had a little bit more comprehension.
Exactly. Well, give me the lowdown, Michael.
There's this dude named Ansem.
Okay.
And Ansem is a little bit of an asshole.
Okay.
And so he discovers that a heart, when consumed by darkness, becomes a monster called a Heartless.
Okay, so...
And so he becomes, like, obsessed with darkness and convinced that, like, all things come from darkness, and he wants to bring all the worlds into darkness.
Okay.
And Sora, the main character, his home gets consumed by darkness and the Heartless. He spends the game looking for his friends, Riku and Kairi.
Okay.
Mickey is the king of Disney.
Well, wait. Okay, so how the hell does Disney get involved? That as a kid, that's where I was like, what? Like, this looks like Final Fantasy. This reminds me of Final Fantasy as a little kid. But how the hell did Mickey get involved? Like, that's something I really don't understand.
Yeah. So there's all different worlds. There's like a whole multiverse, and most of the worlds are just Disney movies.
Okay.
Which is the excuse to bring those characters in.
Of course, but like, who owned them? Like, was it to say Disney? I know it's Square Enix, right?
Yeah, it's Disney and Square Enix teaming up to do this game.
Okay, let me ask you this. Because you probably know the behind the scenes. How'd they pull that off? Because that's not an IP you just get.
So, allegedly, I don't know how true this is. This is just the bit of the story that's been thrown around.
Yeah.
There was like a Disney executive and a Square executive. They like shared a building together.
Okay.
Like an office thing. And so eventually they just happened, like these two executives just happened to be in an elevator one day, and one of them's like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we like made a game that had like our two properties in it? And that's just how the game got started.
Wow.
Now again, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's sort of the legend.
That's pretty wild if that's the case, because that obviously stemmed a huge franchise. Holy cow. So wait, when did the first one come out? Like, I have no recollection of even witnessing the first game.
2002, I think.
Jeez. Post 9/11, America. I mean, that was an interesting time. Holy cow. So we've got the Heartless. Sora's whole town goes Heartless. How the hell does he run into Mickey? That's where it gets weird to me. Like, what?
He doesn't. Mickey sends Donald and Goofy. Well, Mickey goes missing from his world, and he leaves a note being like, yo, I gotta go figure out what this is. Donald and Goofy, my trusted compatriots. There's a weapon called the Keyblade, which has the power to defeat the Heartless.
I'm familiar with
that. You guys need to find the wielder of the Keyblade.
Okay.
And so Sora ends up in this world called Traverse Town, which is sort of a dumping ground for people who like survived their world falling into darkness.
Okay.
And they just end up there.
Oh, okay.
And so Donald and Goofy show up, and they see that Sora begins to wield the Keyblade. It appears to him. Sora meets some Final Fantasy characters who are like, yes, you are the chosen one.
Okay, so Final Fantasy is crossed over.
Yes.
Oh,
there's just miscellaneous Final Fantasy characters just walking around.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And they show up in some of the worlds too. Like you go to Olympus from Hercules, and just Cloud is there, just talking to Hades.
That's hilarious. I had no idea.
Yeah, and then so Sora goes around to these various worlds, looking for his friends, and it turns out that there's a cabal of Disney villains.
Oh, okay. Now I knew this because you go up against who's the big mean?
Maleficent.
Yeah, you go, and also who's the big mean dog in Kingdom Hearts 2? What's his name?
Pete.
Pete Fletcher, the asshole. Okay.
Yeah, Pete Fletcher.
Okay, so the cabal.
Yes, so there's like a team up of Maleficent, Jafar, Oogie Boogie.
Oh, cool.
Hades, Captain Hook, just to cause mischief, to harness the darkness, to do. Oh no, I remember what they're trying to do now. They're trying to capture 7 princesses who have hearts of pure light.
Oh, let's play this again, Michael. By the way.
And this will like unlock the powers of darkness for them.
Okay.
And so they eventually recruit one of Sora's friends, Riku.
The contestant.
Okay.
Who's like sort of your rival character. So Riku starts working for them. Kairi is found by them, and it turns out she's one of the princesses of light.
Oh, okay.
But it turns out that Ansem is sort of using this cabal to reach his own goals, because he wants to reach the heart of all worlds, which is Kingdom Hearts.
Oh! Okay, some cool lore there.
So, Sora, he beats all of them. Ansem eventually possesses Riku, and eventually Sora beats him up enough to where Ansem stops that, but he returns to like his physical form. They have a big dumb fight. Ansem opens the door to Kingdom Hearts, but it turns out that Kingdom Hearts is light, and so it kills him.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Now wait, is this like halfway through the game? Is this the end of the first game? Like, what is this?
This is the end of the first game.
Okay, and like, how often don't we get to play as Mickey? I'm sorry, don't you get to play as Donald and Goofy and Sora, or no? Is it just
you play as Sora? Donald and Goofy are sort of in your party.
Okay.
You don't get to play as them. There are moments in 2 where you can play as Mickey.
Oh, okay.
There's like a couple boss fights where if you die, it'll give you like a mercy screen basically where you can play as Mickey and have Mickey like revive Sora and fight the boss for a little bit.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So then there's this like door to darkness at the end of 1, and Riku and Mickey show up, and they stay on one side to close the door, while Sora and Donald and Goofy close it from the other side.
Oh, okay. So Mickey's in hell.
And so that sets up the sequel where it's like, well, now we gotta go out and look for them again.
So Mickey went to hell, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, he ends up in the world of darkness, which So you find out later, Mickey has another friend who got trapped in the world of darkness for 10 years, and he just did fucking nothing to save her.
Oh, that's amazing. And so that's like
they retcon it so that time works differently in the realm of darkness. So it's only like she's been trapped there 1 year, so it's not as bad for her.
Sure. That's pretty incredible. 10 years to 1 year. That's badass.
So that's the end of the first game's plot.
Yeah.
And then you'd think logically you go from 1 to 2, but that is incorrect.
Okay, so
just go to the Game Boy Advance.
Oh no! No, Nintendo. So wait.
But they eventually remastered it and remade it for the PS2 and eventually made it on its way to the HD ports. But
okay.
The original was just for the Game Boy. It's called Chain of Memories. And this game has a cool plot when the plot is actually happening, which is maybe 10% of the game. The rest of the game is a rehash of the first game, but the combat is all a weird real-time card battle system.
Oh, what?
Because
God.
They needed to make it for the Game Boy, and so had to have a little gimmick, and so anyway. So Sora, Donald, and Goofy in this game, they're still searching for Riku and the King after the first game. And they come across this weird dude in a black cloak.
Okay, yes,
like,
and this, I've seen the image of this.
Castle so that you can find your friends.
Yes.
So they go to this place called Castle Oblivion. And in this place, as you progress through the castle, you begin to lose your memories.
Oh, no.
And so, what's happening is Sora's going through, and his memories of Kairi are being replaced with memories of a different girl named Naminé.
Okay.
And so it's a big mystery of why Sora's memories are not just being removed, but literally changing.
Yeah.
And there's this whole organization of shady, weird people in black cloaks who want to use Sora and the Keyblade for some unknown reason.
Okay.
And it doesn't really get explained. There's whole like organization politics that are really unclear in the game because you don't know who these people and what their purpose are.
Yeah.
But there's one dude named Axel who's got like spiky red hair who's like, it turns out this group is like a splinter group from the original Organization 13.
Okay.
And so he's a part of the whole Organization 13 sent to destroy the splinter group. It's really confusing. And there's also a clone of Riku there. Named Riku Replica.
Okay.
Is around, and you think it's the real Riku for a while, but he's just like a puppet that Naminé the witch put false memories into.
Now, Michael, let me take one real quick break to say something. What's going on, Emerald Cat? Glad to see you. Yes, you can join after we eat. But I want to say this, Michael. When playing this as a kid,
yes,
did you truly know what the hell was going on? And be honest. Did you know what was going on?
Yes.
Okay.
There are some details that were a little lost on me.
Okay.
But generally speaking, the plot of Kingdom Hearts is very, vague. It's very, I guess, ethereal almost, I would call
Sure.
it, where it's all, light and darkness and hearts, like, really broad concepts that are, that really just abuse the generalness of themselves.
Okay.
To get away with anything in the story.
But was this like your?
Naminé
Was this your shit, Michael? Was this like your thing when you were young? Was this like like I know Star Wars was one part of it, and obviously we all had our own wheelhouses of interest as kids. But like, was this Michael?
This was a big thing for me.
Okay, because I guess we all had our different things. Were you ever a Pokemon kid or no?
I was a Yu-Gi-Oh kid.
And that makes sense because we've talked about that before. So, I was a Pokemon kid, so that same level of like lore and nerdom and story, I get it. Like and like I know a lot of it is also as a kid was headcanony too for me. Now I'm sure Kingdom Hearts had their moments where you were like, no, this is what I believe. But I was just curious how you felt about that.
Yeah. So it turns out Naminé, this girl Sora's getting memories of,
Yes.
is being held captive basically by the organization and forced to do this to Sora. And so basically what happens is they eventually get to the top of the castle, they fight this big bad evil guy named Marluxia.
Okay.
They beat Marluxia, and Naminé says, okay, I can restore your memories, but you'll have to get into this weird stasis pod.
Okay.
And it will take a full year to restore your memories.
Okay.
Finish.
So he does that, and that's the end of the game.
And that's the Game Boy Advance game.
Yes.
Weird. Let's do another round at bowling. I like this.
All right, let's do it.
So that's not what year would that have been? Because these games are a long time.
2005.
Yeah, I would imagine these games aren't like quick makers. Like you don't make a Kingdom Hearts game in less than like a 3-year period. I'd imagine. I may be wrong. I don't know, but at least I don't think that would be the case.
It really varied on the consoles they were coming out on, because as you'll find out, Kingdom Hearts spin-offs came out on every platform imaginable.
Which is which is okay. Which is funny. You're gonna like this. Which is okay to do in a modern day setting because you've got things like YouTube and ways to keep track and blogs and forums to do that, to keep track of that shit on. But
and you should at least make some sort of effort to keep it on a similar brand.
Yes.
Like doing a PSP game on PS2 franchise makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Or do a mobile game in like 2008 and then the DS. Like,
Lord.
that's when it started becoming nonsense.
Oh, of course. And I'm sure there was a PSP version. Like, I'm sure there was all kinds of shit like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it gets muddy. And you know what? This kind of all goes back to, like, it's going to make sense when I say it. This is why I'm glad they got rid of the EU. Because,
Oh, yeah.
that's like, how are you supposed to know someone's story if it's stuck to a PSP game that's literally unplayable at this point? You know what I mean? Like, and I'm sure Kingdom Hearts suffered from that same exact shit. But they remaster stuff. That's one thing Lucasfilm does not do. Remaster. Or if they do, it's very
It took
rare.
them forever to do it, but yeah, they did finally start remastering stuff.
Yeah.
And even the games they didn't fully remaster, they would at least port the cutscenes over.
Oh.
Like,
Now, are
when
they all
started
considered...
doing, like, mobile games that had, like, significant story content,
Yeah.
then they would make or redo cutscenes for them.
Okay. That's so wild to me. Was this all considered canon? Like, is it still... Oh, that's kind of cool. As long as they made it still, a way to play it.
And almost everything ties into the overall plot.
Okay.
So it's sort of a double-edged sword, though, where you need the knowledge of absolutely everything.
Yeah.
For stuff to make sense.
Interesting.
Because, like, 3 incorporates the story of not just 1 and 2, it's all of the spin-offs, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because really, there are no spin-offs in Kingdom Hearts.
And
they all contribute to the plot.
Dude, didn't 3 have an insane amount of time between 1 and 2? Or am I thinking of 4?
No, because 3 came out, like, 2019, I think?
Jesus, yeah, because my buddy Bryce used to love
they
Kingdom Hearts
announced
games.
it with the PS4.
So weird.
So it's like 5 years after that for it
Yeah.
to finally come out.
Isn't that nuts?
And that's not
Wow.
even, like, 2 came out in 2006, so it's like 13 years between 2 and 3.
Jeez. That's not Bombad.
But I understand that modern games take forever to develop, and Square Enix is sort of known for putting games into development hell.
Yeah.
Like Final Fantasy Versus 13, for example, eventually just became Final Fantasy 15.
Yep.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. Emerald Cat, you can join after this game. I just need you to friend request me on the Switch thing. I don't even know who Emerald Cat is. This is exciting. Maybe I do know Emerald Cat. I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot. Michael, who's Emerald Cat? Do you know him? Okay, I don't know, because we have our moments when we know certain people. But man, I don't know. Like, it's been a franchise I've always wanted to watch. Like, and I'm sure we've all done this before, where you watch like a iceberg video on YouTube of like the iceberg of like I always like my favorite ones like the Donkey Kong Country ones and the Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time. Those games I like loved growing up. Pokemon, but like I've always seen the Kingdom Hearts one. I'm like I just don't know if I'd even get it. Like I don't even know if I would on a deep level like even begin to understand why some things are significant and why some things aren't significant. I don't know.
It is a very massive franchise that does demand an absurd amount of attention.
That's funny. But like, I don't know. It's kind of nice to know that they always had a consistency in mind, even if it was kind of convoluted in the way of like receiving the consistency. As long as it was there.
Because every game convolutes the story even more. And adds just more layers of needless complexity.
Yeah.
And that really starts with the story of 2. Like, 2 is where things go off the rails.
Yeah.
And I say that lovingly. Like, 2 is one of my favorite games of all time.
Really?
But its story is absurd.
I love the fact that like there's like barely a gap between you and I think 2 years maybe, but the interest and the things that we all tend to gravitate towards are just a little bit different, like the most subtle way possible, you know. Like I would have loved.
Our generation had an abundance of pop culture and entertainment.
Exactly.
Where it's too much for any one person to consume, and so you had to kind of pick and choose. And some of it's just like geographically based, like different schools like just had different interests, you know?
Exactly.
Like no one at my school was really into Pokemon. I went to like a small private school, so
yeah.
You know, I had a class of 20.
Yeah,
so
that's incredible.
Whatever is sort of the immediate interests of your peers has to sort of become your interest.
Oh, of course. Well, it was weird too. Like, you know, we also grew up in an age where there was multiple game systems, which is also a really weird idea. Whereas people that grew up before in the 80s or even the early 90s either had Sega or Super Nintendo. It may be something in the middle, you know.
They're the weird kids with like a Jaguar.
Yes, yes. And then like, you know, the only handhelds that ever existed for the longest time were Game Boys, right? And then, you know, the early 2000s, you got PSPs, you got DSs, you got Nintendo SPs. I mean, you've got like so much variety.
You got the 3DS, the 2DS, the Vita.
Oh my God! And then now you've got the weirdest one of them all, the Switch. Like this is playing on this system, Michael, truly blows my mind.
It is insane.
Yes.
I'm still baffled by this machine upon which I am playing bowling.
5 years old. This game is the system is 5 years old. And like, I don't know how they're gonna top it. Like, obviously we know with the, I had a Wii U as well. That was like one of the first big purchases I made as an adult. Like an 18-year-old kid. I went and bought a Wii U.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a pretty regretful choice.
Isn't that funny? And like, I wonder if one day it'll be so novelty that it'll end up selling for a lot of money, but I don't foresee it anytime soon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Let's see. Is this round over or no?
Yep.
Holy cow. Let me back out of this. I'm gonna get you can sit on the phone though, obviously. Let me get that person my friend code so they want to join us. Let's see, the name was Emerald Hat. Emerald Hat. I don't know who this is, but I'm fine with them joining. Give me 1 second. But oh damn it, I clicked play again. Shit. Alright, hold on. That was dumb. See if I can fix that. Oh, here we go. You can leave. Alright. Member reception. Is that what this is? Yeah, Michael, I don't know, you're so right. Like there was so many outlets to watch and do things. Like I'm gonna close the room, Michael. I'm gonna go pull up my friend code on the screen. I think that works.
Right, sounds good.
Oh, also, dude, they've got voice chat, but you gotta have the phone app to do it, which is strange. Hold on. For anyone that wants to get my friend code, by the way, I'll pull it up on the screen. Let's see. How do you show your friend code?
If anyone wants Scotty's credit card number, I'll put it in the chat.
It's right, dude. That's not even a joke. All right, y'all can add me right now. William, Thank you for saying something because I'm actually gonna go grab those. So I'm gonna give you 2 buttons and a business card, William. Hold on. I'm gonna put it in a Ziploc bag. So we got a bunch of Bombadcast stuff in, Michael. I know you'll be repping stuff. I know you'll probably have your shirts and whatnot, but man, I made sure that we had enough swag to give away, so we're set for life.
I'm trying to figure out all the shirts I'm gonna wear still, because I know 2 of them are gonna be my own. I'm gonna wear the Markion Frosty shirt.
Yes.
And the Ray's Dad shirt.
Yes. Okay, that's amazing. The Troc, I think you honestly, that's the one you need to rock on like the day one. That's what I think. Like.
Oh yeah.
This is how bad I am with this, because I ordered so many shirts, and like I have a bunch on the way still from TeePublic. I swear to God, if they don't get it on time, I'll be pissed. But the reason I bring that up is simply because I honestly think, this is so stupid, I may do a couple of shirt changes halfway through the day. I'm not joking.
That's not the worst idea, honestly.
Like, I've got so many Bombad shirts, like. And I honestly think after the panels that are like going to be intense ones, like the Mando panel, hopefully we'll see some footage, or even the live action panel they're talking about on that Thursday. I honestly will probably sweat through them, and I mean that.
Oh yeah.
Like, and you know me. I mean this kind of stuff happens so quickly.
You're the biggest, sweatiest nerd I know.
That's right, baby. You know it. Let's see. Everyone add me. Everyone. That's right. Everyone add me right now. Trey, actually, Trey, add, go watch the stream. Actually, hold on. I'll just send Trey a picture. Man, we're going to get Trey in here. Maybe we'll get Trey on the phone as well.
Oh, boy.
This would be great. Can you add a call on this? Hold on.
I have no idea how phones work.
What am I holding? What is this in my hand? All right. Oh, wait. I can't add people. Look, I'm going to make a group chat of just me, you, and Trey, okay? And I'll call you back in a second, Michael. Okay. Stay Bombad. Michael's one of the best. I love Michael. And look how short I am. If y'all want to add me, let me accept some of y'all's requests. Let's see. How do you do that? Add friend. Friend requests. Emerald hat. Glad to see you in here. We will add you to the thing. Become friends. Bombad. Gotta love how simple the Switch is. Okay, let's wait for Trey to add me, and then we will get Trey and Michael in a call. Hold on. Trey, Mitchell, Michael, McCoy. All right, let's see if I can get both of them on the phone. Alrighty. Do we have you on video, Michael? Oh, wow. That's interesting. You can turn your video off if you want to. Alright, cool.
Hold on. Let me figure this out, because I got to get the sound going through my headphones, too.
Okay. Trey, you know what we've been doing? I know you were just getting off your own stream, Trey. If you're in here. Trey. Oh, you can turn off your video. Yeah, you can turn off your video if you want. I'm literally just putting my phone to the microphone so we can broadcast this like our discussions while we play. Because we've just been talking it up big time. And if you can't hear me, let me know. Or you can put an AirPod in. That's always possible. So.
Okay, I'm adding you right now.
Okay, cool. Awesome. We have someone named Emerald Hat also who's going to join us. So I'm going to create a room on there in a second. And then we will play. Today's my birthday, so I've been playing Switch Sports. Oh, that's awesome. Happy birthday. No, it's not. No. It's Emerald. It's Emerald Hat. So it's a new friend of ours in the show. They subscribed and everything. They're going to play some Switch Sports with us. No idea who this person is. It could be, for all we know, it could be J.J. Abrams himself. Could you imagine?
J.J. Abrams?
I just added you, okay?
Okay, cool. Let's do this. So, for anyone watching live, we are actually on the phone with, as you can see, Trey right there and Michael McCoy, and we're going to be playing some Switch Sports. So, let's...
Because Scotty needed me.
Scotty needs us.
He needs us.
Podcast, so I ducked.
Okay, so I create a room. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to go to Switch Sports. So Emerald's in there. Emerald Hat's in there. Y'all need to go to Switch Sports and do join room. I'm going to go grab a drink of water real quick. I'll be right back, okay? Let's see.
Good.
Let me get this pulled back on the stream's screen. All right, y'all, what's going on, everybody? We're back. We got Emerald Hat, who is actually in the chat currently. It's her birthday, or their birthday. I don't mean to assume genders. It's just that we see someone with a lady with pink hair as her, or their, I guess, me character. But we're gonna be playing some bowling. Obviously, bowling is one of the bigger ones you can play in this capacity. So, and I have not done volleyball. I have done volleyball. I have not done soccer yet. But Michael said it's pretty brutal. We'll just do bowling. There's two different kinds. They've got special bowling and standard bowling. Let's do standard first for like 5 rounds. Then I want to do special.
I haven't done the special yet.
Okay, that'd be kind of fun. Let's make it a challenge. Let's see, y'all. We were just talking about, Trey, like how weird, and if you don't mind me asking, Trey, what is your age? Aren't you like right at like 23?
I'm 24.
24. Okay. So, Michael, you're 24 as well?
Correct.
Okay. So we were just talking about how weird our generation is technically because we had so much media growing up. Like video games, movies, you know, YouTube shows. What was like, I don't know, in your friend group, what was the thing in terms of Okay, so you and Michael have that in common.
Dude, I thrived on Yu-Gi-Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Blue Eyes White Dragon, the 5 parts of Exodia, dude.
Oh.
So sick.
I remember.
You need to get that Yu-Gi-Oh game that they came out with that's free to
I
play.
have it.
No, we'll play sometime.
It's funny because I remember I had the Yu-Gi-Oh anime thing. I bought the cards,
Oh, yeah.
but y'all, I never played a single game of Yu-Gi-Oh ever. Like truly played the card game.
Dude, it's so fun. Like, I played by myself. Like, I played against myself because I
I'm gonna do that
grew
too.
up with younger sisters. So, like, it was so fun. And then, like, I also remember, like, I liked Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid, and then that made me collect trading cards. And I remember freaking Revenge of the Sith. Went to trading cards.
Dude,
That movie.
I have that too.
And, like, I used to collect all of them.
I want to do a Bombadcast on that. That'd be fun. We can y'all both can come on and talk about it because I had that shit too.
Really?
I have the binder literally right here by my desk.
I've looked on eBay before and looked into maybe getting some at some point. Just
Yeah.
To
Dude, yeah, that
feel
was
that
like second
nostalgia.
grade for me.
Same.
Like,
Emerald Hat has 2 strikes in a row, bro. I haven't even gotten to
Emerald Hat's kicking her ass.
I'm doing too well.
We're just gonna show our whole ass.
I hope Emerald Hat's like
went bowling in person for the first time in like 4 years, like 3 days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on Mother's Day.
Oh, how was it?
It was weird.
Yeah.
Like it was fun. It was weird.
It's one of those ones that you play and you realize how easily COVID can spread. Because all it is like you picking up something, you rolling it, and then like it touches everyone else's other stuff. And then you take a sip of your drink, and then you eat food. And then, you high five your friends. You're like, okay, maybe.
You kiss them on the mouth.
Oh, dude, the food is so bad. Like, you're bowling and then you're eating too.
Oh, God.
It is not Bombad.
That is, but it's funny because it's those things you didn't realize, prior to how messed up and strange it is now.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, it's incredible.
I mean, like, it's weird. Like, on planes, like, no one's wearing masks anymore. I still wear one, but,
Yep.
like, I'm definitely going to wear one to celebrate, like, on the plane celebration.
Same.
Now, when I'm with
Back
y'all,
strikes, let's go, boys.
when I'm with y'all afterwards, I don't think I'm, like, when we're at the hotel or we're at a bar.
Oh, yeah, no. That's different. Because we gotta be kissing each other on the mouth, too.
We're also all vaccinated.
That is true.
Oh, Michael, I saw you absolutely butcher that bowling shot, bro.
Well,
That was not Bombad.
Right.
Man,
I'm sorry. I've failed all of you.
Kentaro is not even a real character. It's an AI, and they're kicking our ass too. This is interesting.
Well, I've got you 2 strikes in a row, so I'm warming up.
That's right. That's right. You haven't been playing this the entire night. Me and Michael have been playing this for like 30 minutes now.
Yeah, Scotty
Earl
kicked
had-
my ass in
had
tennis.
double my score. Actually, no, I'm at 72.
Because it doesn't calculate your strike until.
How incredible, and this is something I tell my students all the time. The ones that I have my little aftercare program where they come and play video games with me. And, like, they don't get it, but, like, y'all remember when the Wii released and, like, everyone played it. And, like, I remember going to my grandma's retirement community and they had, like, Wii every, like, Wednesday. And it was incredible. Like,
Wii Wednesday?
yeah, literally, pretty much. And, like, I remember setting it up for them and, like, playing it with them. Like, what a time. It's so weird. Like, that's so gone now. Those people are probably all dead. But, like...
You can't imagine my grandparents ever console. They don't.
Yeah.
Jess's, like, her family, they still have a Wii at their house.
Heck
so
yeah.
we went and played, like, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. And, like, I like the Switch game, but the Wii game is so much better in my opinion.
No, I
It's just,
agree.
Like, it has the nostalgia, and it has baseball. And I love playing baseball on that.
God. Boxing
Have
was...
you ever looked at Wii runs?
Oh, no, I haven't. You told me about this, Michael. I need to watch it.
What did you say?
No, the world record of beating every sport in like 8 minutes.
That's unbelievable.
The hardest one is apparently baseball because you have to win by a mercy like as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
I like, badminton on this a lot.
Yeah, that is...
We were going ham on badminton earlier.
The thing with badminton is
we
it's
can
only...
play that. Oh, let's play soccer. I'm pretty good at soccer.
I need to try it. I haven't tried it yet. I'll try it.
I haven't tried it.
Scotty, have you been playing Rocket League?
You know what?
Oh my god.
In 2014 when it...
It's just that on the Switch and like less fun.
Ha!
Bro, I love me some Rocket League.
It's the exact same, like the stadium looks the exact same.
Wow.
You just like go very slow and there's a lot more. It's literally Rocket League.
See, I like Rocket League because I like games that I can play mindlessly while I listen to podcasts and stuff. And so there have been nights where I just play an hour and a half.
That's awesome.
Rocket League is elite.
We got a new subscriber. Sean the Great Gamer. Sean, welcome to the show. Real quick, Sean, you said in the chat, a champion gamer and world record holder. Please tell me more about that. That's fantastic. The only thing I've been notable for in terms of gaming is that I went pro on Wii Tennis. And Connor Chinchilla, Chintitty loved it. Connor, the one-eyed freak. I hope he's watching.
I'm doing terrible right now.
Yeah, Michael has a cool 94 right now. Bro is acting like he's Connor, the one-eyed bowler.
Stupid. I'm doing terrible. 115.
Yeah, I'm beating all of you fools. And I've had a bad game.
It is your first one, isn't
Do you
it?
know the Bombadcast gaming rep right now?
Huh?
Or just you, Scotty?
Say it again?
Can anyone on the street hear me, or am I just talking to you?
No, they can hear you. That's why I have my speaker up into the microphone.
When I bought a Bombadcast shirt today.
That's right. So funny, man. Like that shirt, I've sold 2 today, and I don't know who the second one is. That's the mystery
It's
one.
probably Adam Frazier.
That'd be incredible.
Dude, I was so hyped when I saw that he was like when we were winning celebration. That was sick.
He's
a really cool guy.
He really is, and like we want to get him on Bombad to talk Kenobi. I need to reach out to him again because we had bookable. Huh?
Have you ever had him on Bombad?
No, it's so weird. But literally message him like every other day just about Star Wars stuff and what he might know, what he might not know. So
yeah, he had that Ezra Bridger thing today, or the cast thing from Ahsoka. I don't know if you saw that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well I beat you fools.
That was pretty good.
I got wrecked. Me and Scotty got
We got destroyed. So let's do this. We'll do one more round of this.
shredded.
Then I want to try doing the challenge one. And Emerald Hat, you are kicking ass, by the way.
Challenge one is so hard.
I want to try it.
Okay.
Let's do this again.
Scotty, I meant to say this earlier back to talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
If you ever do choose to play Kingdom Hearts,
Yeah.
do not buy the Switch.
Why is that?
Because the Switch versions, you don't download the games, you stream the game.
What?
And it is awful.
Dude, that's what I do on. They have that like PlayStation Now, and like I
Yeah,
tried it.
it's
like,
that, but
games,
worse.
It's terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's like playing from a server and you're just acting as the controller for the server.
Yes, with heavy delays, and so you can't play if you're offline, or like there's a whole bunch of issues with it.
That is
awful.
weird. So, I'm surprised Nintendo allows that.
Like the Star Wars one. Switch or PS4?
I did get that.
Yeah, I did too. I kind of wish I got the Switch, in all honesty.
I got the Switch version thinking I was going to have to deal with like a HD delay or a frame rate mess up, but it hasn't been bad. I like it. I played on the airport and played on the airport too.
Are you playing on the handheld or on the TV?
I played it on a handheld and my Switch was breathing kind of heavy, I will admit. But I usually I play it on the TV.
Okay. Yeah, because I did for the PS4 and like it's cool and stuff, but like I've been traveling a lot recently.
Yeah.
And I have this game obviously, which you can't play handheld on the Switch.
No.
You have to play it with the Joy-Cons. And I also have Mario Party that I play a lot. You also can't play that handheld.
Wow.
So I've been like, damn, I want a game that I can play handheld on my Switch.
My preferred one to play handheld was Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, I have that.
Those are both really good. And Pokemon Arceus, if anyone plays Pokemon, that's
I played that. I played the most recent Pokemon. Honestly, pretty easy.
yeah,
A little bit harder.
yeah.
The last Pokemon I played was Let's Go Eevee.
Oh wow, that was a fun game though.
Pokemon Emerald, what a game.
Woo!
Sapphire and Ruby.
See,
I
Trey,
mean, if it goes beyond Gen 2,
really?
Game
See,
Boy Advance SP circa 2006. Oh my god. I had a red Game Boy Advance SP.
oh,
Greatest, my favorite system of all time.
I had a silver
too.
dude, that system, I still have mine, is so lightweight. It's unbelievable. It's like the most comfortable.
It's so small. Like I got used to holding a DS,
Yeah.
and it feels like I'm trying to like crush this.
Yes.
Do you guys just remember like being in the car with your siblings or like your cousins or whatever, and just freaking picture chatting?
Yes.
Like talking crap about how your mom's driving.
Oh, it's amazing.
Backseat of her car.
So funny. And like,
So good.
part of it too, I remember the one Pokemon game that like truly spoke to me, and I was like in 5th grade, and like, obviously most of those games have pretty crazy storylines, but like the most easy to follow, but with the biggest ideas in terms of like concept, was Pokemon Pearl. Like, that, you're messing with time and space. There's, like, God. There's the devil. There's, like...
Really?
Yeah, man. It's nuts. Because, like, each one of them...
What system was that on? The DS?
Yeah, that was the first DS one. That was, like, that's what, like, kind of set the standard for Pokemon games. Like, even to this day, like, that can be part 3D, part 2D. Like, it was...
Okay.
It was it was revolutionary for me as a kid. Like, I was the one, like, that spoke to me on every level. Of course I had Red and Blue. Of course I had Yellow. I mean, I had Ruby. I had Pokemon Silver. Those are all good games. But dude, the one that, like, I didn't realize, like, video games could have stories. Like, I guess handheld video games could have stories was until that one. And that was, like, you know, I was, like,
Did you
9.
play Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid, Scotty?
Well, so I had the PS1 Yu-Gi-Oh.
The anime or anything?
I watched the anime, but I didn't think I really followed it that well. I just watched it because it was badass. But
It was cool.
but
It was a multiverse of madness, or no, it was Moon Knight before Moon Knight.
literally. Trey, why haven't you tweeted that yet? That'd been hilarious.
Because I saw something else.
Oh, damn.
Because there's even like Egyptian gods and stuff. I didn't even think of that. That is so on point.
Split personality, freaking Yogi or whatever his name is, Yugi is like basically like Mark Spector, and then Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever his name is like Stephen Grant.
Wow.
And
Wow.
then Egyptian stuff.
That's incredible. I never considered that.
Yeah, man. Yu-Gi-Oh is me and Steve.
So awesome. That's big. I never thought about that. Holy cow.
It wasn't in my original thought. That makes sense.
That's fine. You can take credit for it.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Trey the plagiarist.
Oh yeah. Traitorism.
Treasurism. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, like, I don't know. At least to me, whenever we grew up, you know, kind of tying it back to what we said earlier, we had so much we had a chance to consume. And, like, we all had our own little pathways. I love that y'all's was Yu-Gi-Oh! That's crazy to me. I mean, I watched it, but I wasn't, like, big into it.
It was like I feel like either as a kid, you either like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon.
Yeah.
And while I
And if you were a weird kid, you got
I
it.
like Yu-Gi-Oh more. Like Michael, did you? I'm laughing as I say this. Did you ever have the arm thing where you put?
Oh, those were
Okay,
sick.
I'm gonna text you guys right now a picture of me dressed up as Yu-Gi-Oh for Halloween.
Please.
Photos.
I'm waiting for this. That's fantastic.
Post that to Twitter immediately.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Okay, let's see.
So low-key, the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they did a bunch of sequels and spin-off afterward. The best one is one called 5D.
Oh, nice.
And Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds is all about card game fucking motorcycles.
What?
Yu-Gi-Oh so sick.
And the plot is straight up about like class warfare and like socioeconomic issues, as well as like, you know, stop the Dark Lords from returning, you know, that sort of
Let's
stuff.
see this, Trey. Trey, that is incredible.
Yeah, I love
Oh my god.
Wait, was that a headpiece you bought, or was that something made?
Yeah, it was a plastic headpiece that I bought for.
That is incredible.
Wait, I found another one. Hold on. This one's even better. Holy shit! I did not know I had this. Hold on. This one's iconic. And I'm even wearing a Yu-Gi-Oh shirt. Picture.
Oh, here we go. Let's see it. Yes! Trey! For anyone who wants to see it, here we go, live chat. You can see it on the screen.
Oh man. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh iconic show.
God, that's amazing. Ooh,
Michael, what was your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Ooh.
I had I always you know what the weird thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is, and y'all might agree with this. It taught me so much about grammar, right? Which sounds so weird.
Grammar?
Yes, about grammar, because I remember like I don't know if it was like after school I couldn't get adjectives down, or like some form of adjectives were like really frustrating me, and like I remember it might have been my mom. I don't know. It was like blue eyes, white dragon. You're using two adjectives to describe one thing. And I was like, oh, okay.
Do you remember there was a freaking Yu-Gi-Oh movie? And when
Yes.
you went to the freaking Yu-Gi-Oh movie, they gave you a Blue Eyes White Dragon card?
Yep.
So I have a funny story about this actually that I want to tell. So they did a re-release of that movie like 2 or 3 years ago for its like 15th anniversary. And I wanted to go see it just out of nostalgia.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go alone because that would be really embarrassing.
Sure.
So I roped in a couple of friends who had never seen Yu-Gi-Oh! And I got them to come with me to go see the movie. And we get up to the counter and I go to order tickets. I say that I'm there for Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie, and the dude looks at me because he thinks like I'm messing with him.
Yeah.
And he looks at what movies they're showing and realizes that they're showing it. And yeah, we were the only 3 people in the theater.
Oh my god. Like, after, like, the whole day. Only 3. That's hilarious, actually. Alright, are y'all ready for this? This is the challenge version.
Let's do it.
This is gonna be weird. Okay, let's see. So does everyone get the same challenge, I guess?
Oh, this one's hard.
Oh!
Oh boy.
This looks
Yeah,
sick!
This one's really hard. I don't do very well on this one.
Okay. Oh, it's moving. Okay.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, I got 1 pin.
Dude, this one's really hard.
I like this. This is kind of cool.
We should play soccer after this, okay?
Okay, I'm down. This is awesome.
I got a few more, but not many.
Emerald Hat. I'm sorry you got Gutter. That's amazing. Oh, Emerald said, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimensions. I don't know what that is.
That was a genuinely good movie that came out a couple years ago.
Oh. You, Michael, do you remember when Kaiba just sings that song in the Yu-Gi-Oh movie? He's like sitting on
Yes.
the desk, and then he goes on a jet plane.
He goes on his Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah, that is the most Bombad song.
Don't
That
say
song
if
is
I were you.
Oh, you
That
remember it?
sounds
I don't
friggin'
remember it.
badass.
What is this?
It's like elevated. So like the far inside is like higher, and like the dark ground is lower. And so
Oh!
think like a mini golf course.
So it moves your ball a weird way. I like this. This is a fun mode. I like this a lot.
It's pretty neat as well.
I agree with
Yeah,
Connor.
where's Connor? We need to get him this.
Oh, I like this. This is cool.
We are in the last 2 spots, guys.
I know, but I think it's just, I just think it's fun. Look at the one guy in the sweatsuit. I want to get a, dude, these people are awesome looking. I want to get a sweatsuit. All right, can y'all guess how many members-only jackets I'm bringing to this event in 2 weeks? Can anyone guess?
Bowling jacket?
Members-only jackets.
What does that mean?
That's the brand, members-only. Remember, you see me in my jackets? The ones that have the little members-only logo
That's
on
a
them?
company?
Yeah, it's an 80s company. It was a company that was made in
I've
like...
never heard of that.
Oh, wow, you're going to love it. You're going to look at it in person, Trey, you're going to want one. They're very, oh, this is going to make you want one really bad
Is
now.
that your style?
They're very, oh yeah, they're very The Weeknd. That was such an old person thing to say. It sounded cooler in my head.
Dude, we're like 11 days, or no, let's see, Wednesday, we're
14.
as of tomorrow, 2 weeks away from the
Yep.
actual celebration starting.
Unbelievable.
We have waited so long for this.
I know.
It's
3 years.
Dude, when I bought tickets for this, I was still in college.
How
Me too, dude.
I
That's
just,
why I only bought tickets for 3 days. 'Cause
I
I thought
j-
I was gonna be like, oh, I gotta make it back to class, so I can't go Sunday.
When I thought that like I was gonna have, like I was gonna, my whole life is gonna be amazing.
Before reality.
So I was
hit
so
us crash and
optimistic.
burn.
I was doing Uber for my full-time job. It was like 8 months.
yeah.
Uber and Uber Eats.
Wow, I did not know that.
If you're listening to this, tip your Uber Eats drivers. They make no money.
Wow. Well,
I had a buddy who was a DoorDash driver, but
Dude, the Uber was kind of fun because you get some creatures in your car and like you just like can pretend to be like a different person because they don't know you. So you can be like slick version of you or like
right.
whatever.
that is kind of sick.
Uber Eats is hard because it's like you gotta get there as fast as you can, and then you probably make like $3 per trip.
Oh, I bet.
And I live in like a pretty decent city. So it was like, even there, like you don't see a lot. So smaller places, I can't imagine it's even harder than in like a city.
Let's see.
Scotty and I did the exact same thing on that one.
We just waited. We had to wait. Man, it's.
Can we play a different game after this one?
Sure, I'm fine with that. What the hell? There's like is that like an increase one? What does that mean? What's the?
Oh, I guttered. Damn.
What is this? Oh no!
Ow!
Damn it. That's hilarious. Okay, so in terms of celebration, obviously, I bought mine the same exact time, y'all, and I would just.
It was like November 19th.
It was no, I bought mine. It was June of 2019.
Oh, June of 19.
Yeah, when they went
June
on
of 19, dude. Oh, what a
Get this.
that was.
We had just gotten back.
Because I bought my tickets on a whim. Like, I wasn't planning on doing it, but I woke up that day and saw the tickets had gone on sale. I was like, you know what?
Emerald had twice my score.
That's amazing.
I'm watching Emerald Hat play because I'm like out already. I got 2 freaking gutters. And like, what a player. Emerald Hat, if you're hearing this, good job.
You're a G. So.
Emerald Hat is a Bombad ass.
Yes!
Bombad team.
So, when I bought mine, y'all, we had just came back from Celebration 2019, right? And so, like,
Your
I was.
hair was long at that point, right?
Oh, yeah, but I was. No, it wasn't that long then. No, I wasn't a long hair guy then because I had been student teaching. I got my hair cut pretty short. But the reason I bring it up is because literally I was like already coming off being like unbelievably broke from the first Celebration. Like, just like piss broke. And so I bought those tickets on a whim as well. But like, it was so weird. The circumstances was so strange because I was.
You went to Chicago though, right?
Yeah, I went to Chicago and Orlando. I went to Chicago and Orlando.
And that's part of what inspired me to go was seeing people's photos and stuff from the last number.
Yeah.
Scotty, we both went to Orlando but didn't know each other.
Isn't that weird?
That's wild.
Guess who else is there?
I wonder if you're in any of the backgrounds of my pictures.
Nick Milky was also there, even stranger.
Really?
Yes.
I live in Florida, so this is grotesque, but I took a Greyhound bus from Tampa to Orlando to go to Celebration. And then I
Yes.
stayed overnight. I slept on the floor for the 40th panel, and then I didn't get in. Scotty knows this because he knows and Michael because they know I made a spreadsheet for this with color-coded priority panels and didn't end it.
God, that celebration was that was the worst one. That was the worst one, honestly. Like that was such a.
Dude, I was so disappointed in that shit.
Like it almost made me reconsider going to Celebration 19. I just knew it was going to be different. I had a gut feeling it was going to be different.
Yeah, I was a senior in college in 19, and I just didn't have like, $1,000 or whatever that would have cost to go there.
It was brutal. It was
very broke.
It was very much a credit card purchase in like every way.
Yeah.
And like, it's funny because when I had got tickets for that, I remember just being like, this is something I have to do, and I never would have thought it would have made Bombadcast or anything, or the viral video. Like, none of that was obviously on the table.
The viral video, you're at 5 million, right?
Yeah, 5 million.
That's sick.
So
I
surreal.
think this video is like 34,000. Nothing like 5 million.
But still,
My highest viewed video is 30,000. Video of a whole bounce house that looks like in the air.
Oh, really? Mine's it was my 2017 Star Wars Celebration Battlefront 2 reaction at Celebration.
oh, that's awesome.
We got media badges for that celebration, so I got to go and edit right next to IGN in the ending.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
No way.
Yeah, I met who's that YouTuber? Jeremy, what's his name?
Jeremy Johns.
What a jacket.
Jeremy Johns?
Yeah, Jeremy Johns. I met Jeremy Johns in the meeting and talked to him for like 20 minutes about Battlefront 1.
That's hilarious.
That was cool.
He's not bad people. He was part of that early Collider crew as well.
He was a cool guy.
Yeah, I bet he was.
I haven't thought of him in like 3 years though.
Yeah, I stopped watching his movie reviews and stopped really caring about his opinions. But...
Did you guys ever watch the original Collider Jedi Council?
Oh my God, Trey,
That was my religion, dude. Once a week on Thursdays, I
Isn't that funny? I watched the Friday morning, like, after, because I was doing stuff Thursday night when I was in Southeastern, my college. But, like, dude, I'll never forget waking up those mornings. Katie would go to work, and I would literally just, like, sit there for an hour, eat breakfast, whatever it was, and just enjoy it.
They had, like, a 4-part, I had a podcast at that point. It was 2015. I made a podcast in 2015 called Force Talk. It was so much fun. My podcast and I found him because I read the book Lost Stars, and I was like, oh my god, I want to talk about this on a podcast form. And I found a dude who did a Lost Stars review on YouTube, and then we became friends and created a podcast. But that like pre-2015 era, I think that was the greatest time of my life. Honestly, that was the greatest time of my life.
That was an era.
Or just the Force Awakens so much.
Okay, so you need both controllers for this one. I did not realize that.
I've never done this before.
Here we go. So Trey's on a team with Michael. I'm on a team with Emerald Hat. So Emerald Hat's my team player.
Kick our ass and carry your weight.
I have no idea. I've never played it. Trey might be the king. I have no idea.
It's pretty fun. So if you like pull your controller up, you kick it.
Okay.
And if you like take both controllers in your hand and like throw them over the TV, that's a header. So swipe up, like pull your arm up, and that's how you kick, or down. And then both hands at once, that's a diving, like a headbutt.
Oh. Okay, I'm seeing that right now.
And then press the left trigger to sprint.
Oh.
It tells you down there. But your sprint goes out pretty quickly, so you gotta manage it pretty well.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
It's literally Rocket League, dude. Just very slow. And not as much boost. Oh!
This is wild.
Gotta go fast.
That's right, Sonic.
They definitely wanted this game to be like the online game for this video game.
Yeah, it seems like
it.
it.
Very online made game.
I'm having fun with this.
With people.
So you said both hands down is a headbutt?
Yes, like that.
Okay. Me and Emerald Hat.
More airable by the looks of it.
Dude, that was sick. I had a headbutt go 35 yards. Nice.
Okay, oh, and then ZR is pass. Okay.
Pablo sprint. Pablo sprint.
I'm telling you, I hope when we meet him in Celebration, because I've interacted with him for years now. I hope he's like, hey, Scotty. I would shit myself.
My only interaction with him is he responded once when I asked about what his favorite part of the Jedi Prince books was.
That's amazing, though.
Remember the Star Wars Rebels Recon?
Oh my god.
How cool was that?
That was a great era.
We need a new show, a new animated show, and we need a Rebels Recon, whatever that show is. Give me an animated High Republic show.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Michael, you bastard.
The Bombad.
Oh, I'm on different teams as you guys. Oh shit. At least
I've been playing for the wrong team.
Have I actually?
I don't know. I think you made this for after a minute.
This is fun. I like this.
I'm in.
Yeah, I like
My dog's not in.
It kind of got crap. Oh!
Hey, Lamau, let's go.
See,
This game was kind of but I think it's fun.
so you don't have to stand for this one.
Like Rocket League.
I'm gonna sit. I like this.
I don't dislike any of them. Even volleyball I like. But the timing of some of the stuff is weird. Like when you just serve, it like has weird timing. Like when the ball drops in your palm, I don't know.
It seems like it's later than it should.
Yeah, it's way later than it should be. Like it's like when the ball almost hits the ground. That's
Yeah.
It's weird. So I always like don't get really timing and stuff.
Ooh, Trey, that was nice.
What a hit.
That was nice.
I played probably 14, 15 games of this.
Yeah, dude, this is weird because it is just like Rocket League. Like you're not kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just.
It's very slow rocket.
Emerald.
Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Pablo.
This is the first time I've ever streamed games online playing.
Well, you're doing it. It is not hard if you have the right
What a
software.
hit. Oh, 10 seconds.
Come on in, or hat.
15.
No, Trey! No, Trey! That's amazing. I want to do that again. I really like that.
Michael.
That was a lot more fun than I expected.
Me too.
Really?
Wow. Look at us. Look what you
I'm
look
down
at.
for a rematch. I can play a few more of these.
Do it. I'm not doing anything all night.
I'll probably end up leaving. I honestly,
Okay, so Michael and I are on a Zoom again.
I might end up wrapping in about probably 9:50, so like 15 more minutes for me, because I need to make tomorrow's Bombad stream. But oh, by the way, I don't know if y'all want to, like, we might end up doing a call in. I don't know. But if y'all want to join, by all means, we're gonna talk about our Star Wars childhood memories.
What time do you go tomorrow?
Usually 8 p.m. Central Standard Time is when we go tomorrow.
Okay, because Jared and I are gonna do a listening party of Kendrick's next album at like.
Oh wait, it drops. Oh, so it drops tomorrow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you're free to join us.
Oh, that'd be amazing. I have work the next day, but I honestly, I will. Jesus!
Hey, let's go!
Wow. Me and Emerald Heart were devastated. That was beautiful. Look at that. Look at that, Trey. You're goated, Trey.
Problem is, I mostly play the hockey route. So
The hockey?
yeah, it's called Snow Day.
What? I haven't played that in years.
It's my preferred one to play, just
The
casual.
basketball one is nuts. Impossible.
Oh god, it's so hard.
No, 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 no.
Hail him out.
Michael. So it's weird, right? I want to ask y'all this. Do any of y'all plan on bringing your Switches to Celebration? Because I'm already.
I am.
Okay, Trey, good. I'll bring a Pro Controller.
Oh, I'll definitely bring mine for the plane. That's mostly why I'm bringing mine.
Oh, y'all are kicking my ass.
Mad whack.
Double header goal. Oh my gosh. What a goal.
Wow.
What a goal.
What a
Look at
goal.
this man, Big Pimpin'.
The dolphin dive, as I was saying.
Ooh, the golden ball.
Man, do y'all play Call of Duty Zombies? Because
I used to.
that is how I kept up with my friends from Georgia because we played Call of Duty Zombies online together.
Dude, COD is Modern Warfare 2 greatest thing of all time.
I'm a Black Ops guy myself.
Okay,
But
I am also Black Ops guy, so I will agree with that actually.
So, did y'all play that in high school?
Have I played
say that
that?
again?
Did y'all play that late middle school, early high school, or no?
Modern Warfare 2
yeah.
is like 7th grade.
Because I stopped playing video games then because I was doing so much music. You know, I was really into music. Writing it, whatever. Like, I really wanted to make it at that age. So, like, I stopped all gaming. Guitar, singing. I was in a jazz. My high school had a really, really good jazz band. So, like, that was just kind of what the, you know, that was how you, like, I don't know, rose to the ranks in our band program at school. So the reason I bring it up is because I really wish I would have had that bit of gaming. That would have been so much fun, but I just didn't. I missed out on that, on the COD era.
Like the Arkham games?
No, I never played those either. No, those were great games.
What? Scotty.
I know. Trust me, I know.
Arkham Asylum's like the best game of all.
I think it's like 7th, not 9th grade, like 12th grade. Like those are the games that I think of as well as Call of Duty.
Arkham Asylum was the first like PS3 game.
Dude, I loved Arkham Knight. Everyone talks crap about that game. I love that game.
I hated the Batmobile too much.
That's probably the game I played most in my life. If that's a story game.
Dang it.
I played that so much. Fallen Order is pretty high up there.
I've played
Night.
a ton of times. I think Skyrim's the game.
There's a freaking map, dude. The map pissed me off in Fallen Order.
Yeah.
They're so like linear. Oh no!
Oh, it's tied.
Oh, damn.
Oh man! All right, finally, not the two. Good one.
That time y'all stepped it up.
No, literally the AI did that. They didn't do shit.
That was the AI.
Yeah.
All right, Michael. Here we go, bro. All right, overtime just continues playing. So just
Oh,
keep going.
wow. This is intense.
Yeah, this is
I'll do one more round.
Goalie back here.
I'll do one more of them in the stream after that. This is awesome.
Yeah, right.
So all of y'all are bringing your Switch. Are any of y'all bringing your docks for your Switch or no?
What?
Are any of y'all bringing your docks for the Switch?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I would love to do a night of this, probably.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm planning on it, dude. Especially like with the Switch games.
Oh, yes.
Good job.
Nice, what a block.
Good block. You're ready to do it again.
I'm going to keep it going.
Honestly, Ed made me good at this. I'm not. What a block.
Damn it, I missed it!
Let's go.
No, 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 no!
Behold.
What a performance.
That was beautiful.
Oh, my heart is pounding.
Oh my gosh. What a header. We had 3 header goals in this game. What a performance. What a performance.
Oh, that's amazing. Look at us cry.
18 for the win. Alright, let's back out of this and then play a new soccer so that Scotty and I can do our teamers.
Oh, that works? Okay, hold on. Let's do that.
Switch it up.
Man, this is fun. I'm liking this. And by the way, for anyone watching, you're watching Bombad Gaming. And you're listening to Trey from Skywalking Through the League and Michael McCoy from Local First Order. Here, hanging out, having a blast. So let's do Emerald Heart and Michael on a team, and then Trey and I on a team.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, I don't know if it lets us pick.
No, I choose it for y'all. I'm in charge of that. I'm the captain now.
I was about to say that. That beat me to it by like half a second.
Oh, I do that to my students all the time. I'm the captain. Oh, y'all, this is fun. I can't believe it. 2 weeks. We may be doing this in person.
Dude, I need to tell our lives.
I hope we do. I hope it's so much fun. We do regrettable things. Like,
Yes.
like
I'm just worried for like when it's planned.
Oh.
Krell stands?
Yeah, punk girl stands, man. They're gonna go crazy on Twitter. I didn't mention.
They've said they're going to Celebration, which I don't know how they're going to
the stand. They need to do better. For real.
Pawn cross stance. I wonder.
Sometimes I just delete tweets because I feel like I need to.
What if Pawn cross stands made like a post like "Meet me here live right now," and like
Borrow Art 2.0.
people would flock to that area looking for someone that.
Looking for violence.
Yes.
Girl stand is that Disney Springs.
Oh, that'd be incredible. Trey, you're really good.
Thank you.
Oh no! Shit! No! No! Oh shit! I'm trying to get it out. That was awful.
I tried to dive. Why would you have to dive?
Watch this. Idiot. Michael would have got it anyway.
You didn't win. You didn't win.
Michael would have got it anyway. I'm telling you.
I don't need him to win. I just.
Oh, shite. No. Trey, thank you.
Oh, I missed.
They missed the dive. Michael, I saw that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a flawless player. I would never miss a dive.
Oh, go!
Oh, no!
I got it.
Yes, Trey!
Too far.
Good job, Emerald Hat.
Emerald Hat is goated.
Does everyone have on my team or?
No, we're you and Trey and I were on the team. Michael and Emerald Hat in the same team for this game. Trey, pass it over here. I will gladly. Nope. This is really just slow pace Rocket League. It like lets you think about what you want to do.
Go!
It lets you really consider what you want to do. That's all it does.
That was sick. I passed myself.
Oh, shit.
Oh yes!
Directly to it. Bro, if we score here, that was the best I've ever played.
Oh no! I got it!
Away from it, Scott!
Yes!
I threw myself off the wall and then headed it to Scotty.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at that.
You can see me sprint as soon as I see Scotty in my I'm like, oh no!
Michael went full Naruto.
Oh man, that's sick.
That would be nasty. That was what a time that was. The area 51 meetup.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
was that 2017?
That was the. Remember the clown scare? Everyone was pretty funny.
That was awful.
Yeah.
Going around.
That's
There were like clown sightings on like campus and stuff.
yes.
But it was all fake. There was no like actual clowns.
What just happened? No, no, no. Okay, good. Thanks, Trey.
Well,
Oh no, oh no.
Emerald head. Big pimpin'.
There we go. Beautiful. Ashley, the AI, almost kicked it in the goal.
actually, spring.
No, Michael. Dude, Trey is just saving the day.
It's okay. We're Scotty, head it.
No, I missed it. Oh, that was.
Bounce off the top.
I have a chance.
Trey's got it.
Do
I-
you? No.
Yes, yes. I'm so low on my dash. Oh no.
Unbelievable.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, I'm good.
Overtime it goes, boys. Yeah, I got it.
Beautiful.
What a kick. What a kick.
There we go, Emerald Hat. You delivered it right to. Oh man, I missed it. There we go. There we go. Y'all both dived at the same time. That was awesome. Trey, you are great at this. I'm just running back and forth.
I just got the timing down.
Oh, uh-oh. Yes.
I'm just trying to kick you now.
All right, look, fellas, I'm gonna close out this stream, but I'll stay on the phone with y'all if y'all want. Let me end this whole thing real quick.
That was nasty.
Alrighty, y'all. Welcome. I'm gonna join in a second. I'm gonna leave and then join. Alrighty, y'all. Hope you had a blast tonight. This was very unexpected in terms of what we were doing and what we were playing. Huge shout out to Emerald Hat for being able to join us. This was absolute blast, Emerald Hat. I really appreciate you. Please come back and join us again. I would love to have you come and join these games. You're obviously my friend now on this platform. So if you see me live or whatever, you can always hit us up. We've got obviously I can show you this real quick. If you want to follow us anywhere, if you want to stay in touch, anyone watching this or anyone that just met, including Emerald Hat, and I think we had a new follower, the Sean the Gamer. You can definitely join us again. It's follow the Scotty Jayro. You can follow or subscribe to the Bombadcast, and you can follow our Instagram as well. You can follow all kinds of things as we always do when we end these shows. Let's enjoy one of these clips.
This is your wake-up call. Time to reach, go for it all. Vulture stirs inside of me, and I know what I can be. Limit is the sky. Hey world, watch me fly. The best part of waking up is vultures in your blood.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining. I had a great time. I'll be seeing all of you very soon. Tomorrow, we're talking about our favorite childhood Star Wars memories on the Bombadcast. And of course, we have an incredible episode lined up for the week before Celebration. I cannot disclose anything on it. We're going to have a wild guest. Like, I'm not kidding when I say this. This is a very, very big guest. Huge shout out to everyone in the chat. William, glad to see you in here. William, I've got your stuff right now. I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in my lunchbox so you can have it, the Stay Bombad button. It's also another Stay Bombad Mountain Dew button. And of course, you've got a Bombadcast business card. And, you know, whatever else you want or think of, I can gladly get you some stuff. You're one of our most loyal friends and fans of the show. So, everyone have a great evening. Stay Bombad.